hello, it's Tyler Tarot in the house, baby. And I'm reading today for all the signs, baby. Give me 1 second. How y'all doing? Hello. 1 second. Hey, Eugenia, your daughter, Miss Always on My Mind, said for me to tell you, hey. All right. Okay. Hello. Let's go. We went out house hunting today. Oh, Melissa Banks, look at you. So thank you for the reassurance. But so we went and looked at a castle. I posted it on my community section if you want to see. But we get up there and it's in this weird location. We was wondering why a castle is only $1.1 million, right? And I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe I'll look at it. Maybe I'll like it. In the middle of nowhere, in a town in Georgia I've never heard of. I'm like, never mind. All right, 1 second. Okay, here we go. I love these cards. Thanks to whoever gave me these cards at the party. Thank you so much. Okay. Who is coming toward Aries and why? Who is coming towards Aries and why? Who's coming toward Aries and why? Why water signs? Why would I just, it said, wait, what is the title of the video? Hey, Tony Tremel. Hey, Tony Tremel. What is the title of this video? All signs? Okay, all right, got you. All right, who is the person coming toward Aries and why is this person coming toward Aries? First two cards is how you'll know who this is. The third card is how they're coming toward you. And fourth card is their intent is coming toward you. So here we go. For Aries, one more shuffle, Aries, let's see. Queen of Pentacles reverse. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor reverse is coming towards you. So it could, how you will know who they are, could be somebody who's older. If not, there's somebody, I love these cards. You know what? It's like an energy of them being mad at you or not very fond of you. It's also a person where you saw a negative side of them, like their temper, or there are certain ways that you didn't like. This person could be controlling or domineering. It could be an Aries, Taurus, could be any sign. But let's see. Why are they coming toward you? The Page of Wands. They want to speak. They want to message you. They want to talk to you. Whoever this, what's their intent? Eight of Wands. They want to speak. So this is somebody that wants to speak. They want to talk. Thank you for the, believe it or not, I got this from Walmart. I still shop at Walmart. And I get a lot of flack for that, but I also shop at Old Navy and other places. What's that place? Buckle. I have clothes from Buckle, but every now and then if I see a shirt at Walmart I get it, and this is from Walmart. But I get whoever this person is wanting to speak to you. This is somebody. What was their actions toward Aries in the past? Whoever they are, they want to speak. This could be somebody that had you blocked or you blocked, but there's no blocks, or somebody going to get around a block. If it's not a block, they're going to get out of their head and speak, is what I get. What was their actions towards you in the past? The Sun reverse could be a Leo. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, all right. This person that you're focused on, or this person that's coming towards you has fire in their chart. All right. They're wanting to speak to somebody that in the past they were pursuing you, but I feel like the person kind of like, what was the problem? What's the issue? This person has fire in their chart, people. So is that a fire sign? In what way did they act like a fire sign? In what way? They acted sneaky. So if they're not a fire sign, they acted sneaky. Like, you know how fire signs can be kind of non-committal or kind of flighty? They were being flighty and like being sneaky. Okay, can you hear me? I'm not going to be doing this today with y'all. Okay, my moderators. Okay, Lisa. If Lisa Duck says she can hear, then y'all can hear me because. All right. Okay. All right. This person's coming toward you to speak. They want to speak. What do they want from Aries? This person may apologize to you. If it's a new person with no history, they're going to start expressing more emotions here soon. All right. Okay, leave the room and come back and see if it fixes the sound issue, folks. I'm not doing that today. I'm not dealing with the aggravation of that today. I've been out all day we've been house searching. I don't have time for that. All right. I don't have time for that. Leave and come back. Leave and come back. But this is somebody that wants to, okay. This person wants to speak to you. They want to talk to you. I'm getting for some of you, they may harbor guilt or regret and they want to work things out. But I feel like this person showed you a negative side of them, or they came off as domineering or controlling or just in a bad light, whatever you consider a bad light. Some of you saw their temper or their bad side. And I feel like for some of you, I don't know if I should have did this read. What's the outcome for these two? This is somebody that's coming around to you to speak. And this person's full of fire in their chart, whether they're a fire sign literally or somebody that has fire. They want to work on this with you. They want to, okay. This is somebody that wants a commitment with you. I even get this as somebody that may want to apologize. I got Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Leo. Might as well throw Sagittarius in there too. And then I got Aquarius, a little bit of Earth, but I got Pisces. I got could be any sign. But this is somebody that wants to come towards you and work on it. But I feel like also they want to speak. They want to communicate. They could even be harboring guilt or regret over things they said, did. And the main message I get is they want to speak. All right. They want to speak. I get this person wanting to commit to you. What did I just get? Billie Eilish in my head. What do you want from me? Why do I like cheese? Why do I do laundry? I'll meet you in the park, calm and collected. Me to make you a star, get you a star, and make you connected. I'll meet you in the. Why am I getting Billie Eyelashes? You know what that tells me? You don't know what this person wants from you, or you're like, what do you want from me? Like what? Like they kind of leave you guessing, and it's like they're not clear on what they want or what they want to do. I'm not connecting to your read today, Aries. I'm sorry. They want you. And there's regret or guilt there. I even get somebody wanting to apologize. All right, let's go to Taurus. Taurus. Look at them fat ass arms. Look at this. Like, oh. All right. You know, people love to call me fat, but guess what else is fat? My dick and my wallet, bitch. And my thing is, you know, people try so hard to get me to say their name and things, or to like me to give them attention. You ain't worth it. You ain't worth it. You ain't worth it. Because while you so focused on me, I'm collecting checks. And I want to say that for the record. All right? You can call that arrogant, but you know, it's never the people that are doing better than you that are trying to drag you down. It's the ones that are in, it's like the ones that are in the dumps. Why is it like that? You never see people doing as good as you or better than you talking shit to you. It's always the you know, the bottom dwellers. Every time. Make sure your bank account matches mine before you come for me. Is all I gotta say. All right. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Taurus, who is coming towards you? Taurus, who's coming towards you and why? I'm not talking about everybody, I'm talking about people that hate on me. And still living in the government projects, probably living in the government projects, probably live with their parents. All right, here we go. Thanks for the 10, Beth Star. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. All right. Okay. All right. Taurus, who's coming towards you and why? One second. All right. Who's coming toward Taurus and why? Yes, I will post this. The one you had a false start with, Taurus, in the position of how you would know who they are, the person you had a false start with could be a fire sign, doesn't have to be, but fire is coming out a lot today. 8 of Pentacles. They're coming towards you to work on this. Some of you worked around them. If not, they want to work on it with you. You had a false start, and they feel the effects of that false start. Thanks, Nabila, for that. Thank you. Their intent is a 7 of Wands. They just can't let you in to save their life. See, here's their problem. They were sabotaging. They were keeping their guard up. They were not letting their guard down. And I feel like it led to a false start. That may not be the only thing that caused the false start, but I would say it's something that was really detrimental to you two's connection. The lack of them being open. I feel like this is somebody that's very paranoid, if not just very defensive, or they don't open up. Could be a Scorpio, or maybe somebody with fire in their chart, or Earth. Why is the Ace of Wands reversed here for? King of Cups reversed. Yeah. Could be somebody that drinks. If not, you know what it tells me? It's like, you would know who this is because of a false, okay, you had a false start with them, like something where it had potential, but as fast as it started, it stopped between you two. Like it didn't last long, is what I'm trying to say. And I feel like it's somebody that was a very emotionally unavailable. It could be a water sign as well. And it's like they want to come towards you and work on it, but they're not ready to open up yet, which makes no sense. So they're ready, so they want to come towards you. Why is 7 of Wands here? The Sun. See, they see happiness could be with you, but they can't bring themselves to open up. Thanks, Kiana, for that 5. Thank you so much. Thank you. They even want to be open with you. They want to tell you about how they feel. They want to be open. Taurus, this is Taurus. that we're doing. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here? Page of Cups. They want to work. Well, oh, we have an overall theme for today. I think we have an overall theme of apologies. This person really, if they would let their guard down, or if they'd be a little bit more open, I feel like what they would come towards you like, or why they would come towards you, is to work out things. I even get apologies. I get they want to open up a little bit more. But they have a hard time opening up. I don't know why. It's just saying this is somebody that's very closed off, and they may have sabotaged you or kind of pushed you away a bit, and I feel like they're aware of that. And I think that's why they want to work out things or make things right. And I feel like they kind of sabotage the connection. How else would they know who this is? Could be somebody that had some type of drinking thing, or like they into other things. I'm not really sure. Also, somebody that was too busy for you, or you felt like they were too focused on themselves or their work, or just too self-centered and not open to you, is how you would know who this is. I got earth, I got water, I got fire. I don't even have any air, but it could be an air sign, but is what I feel. But this is somebody that wants to work on this, and I feel like, but one thing I feel like one issue they had or have is being open. But what's so strange is they could see themselves having happiness with you, but they know themselves they sabotage it. I think they highly are aware of it. They're not unaware of that. So what's the outcome between these two, between Taurus and this person? I'm 36. You two may have a spiritual connection. That's why it's so hard to release. All right. You two could actually be in a connection one day, or period. I'm getting at some point there could be like an offer made from this person, or there could be a potential for a connection to stay together, or either come together. I don't know which one, but it's got a pretty decent outcome between you two bitches. All right. Let's go to Gemini now. You like my hair, you like my ripped up jeans, you like the bad boy I got in me. I'm on your mind like all the time. And I got a tattoo for us last week. That could be a sign for you that there's somebody that you're like on their mind a lot, Gemini. Somebody could have a tattoo. All right, here we go. I did not find the house. We rode by the castle today. I wanted to go look at the castle, and it was definitely not something I wanted. I'm like, okay, I like the castle, I just don't like the location. Thanks for the 10, Kiana. Thank you. All right, here we go. Gemini. All right, who's coming toward Gemini and why? Who's coming toward Gemini and why? That rhymes. All that rhymes. The Nine of Pentacles reverses how you would know who this is. You know what I get? This is somebody, you would only know who this is. It's the one that either has money issues or that you know that spends a lot. Which one? You tell me. What a money-focused ass whore. A lot of you are not going to apply to this. I'm going to go ahead and let you know. There's this earth sign individual. If it's not an earth sign, it's somebody that's all about money and the pursuing of money, but they don't have it like that. What? Either spends too much. Could even be somebody that fakes it like they got a lot going on, but they really don't. And they're not speaking. They have no intent to really do much. They're just lingering in your energy. It's like a business person, woman, businessman, businesswoman, or somebody that's, even if they're not a business person, I feel like it's somebody that, how you would know who they are, they're the one with, like, that has money issues and you know about that, or you observe them spending too much. I'm not really sure which one. And I feel like this person is also all about money and material things, but it's like, I don't get that they're a very balanced person. I feel like I said, a lot of you are not going to apply to this. Thanks for the 3, Sharma. What is this person's future actions toward Gemini? Wow, the moon. Gemini, I love you. What a very unbalanced ass whore. Why am I getting this person like try to offer you emotions or give you an offer of love, or they're gonna like say something that's loving? How would they know who this is? Hidden. All right, so it could be somebody that is trapped in their mind a lot, for one. Why trapped? Clean up. They got a lot to deal with in their life before they could ever offer you anything significant. Like, I don't know if there's something they need to get rid of, a person, or just get out of their head if it's not a person. Like, they need to clean up their life. Some of you financially, they're not all together. I'm gonna go ahead and put it that way too. I don't know why I'm getting this very specific story for you. Some of you, this person's just not together enough for you, but what's really crazy is I get them at some point trying to do some big gesture of love toward you or emotions or express something to you. Like, there's a lot in their life they have to deal with, or they have to clean up their own life before they could ever have anything. Like, some of you financially, they're not all together. I don't know if you even know if you know that. What's the outcome? And I even get this person at some point trying to tell you how they feel, or revealing how they feel for you, or telling you their feelings. Like what they've been hiding, they say something about it. I mean to shuffle those. I meant to shuffle these cards, not those. What's the outcome for these two? You know, there could be a lack of speaking between you two, but a lot of stalking. So this person could be watching you. Look at this card. Oh my God, it's the season of the apologies. If you're thinking somebody owes you an apology, they know they owe you one, and I feel like they're just dragging their ass to do it. It's almost like they know they need to give you one, or vice versa, but they're just taking their time doing it. It's gonna kill them to do it. Will y'all help me please let these people know what sign I'm on? I'm not using the software today. Well, thank you, Joanne. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thanks to my moderators in general. Thank you. Let's go to Cancer now. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm not all together today. Somehow I feel like you already knew that. There you go. Perfect. Okay. Now it's on the charger. Okay. All right, Cancer. Let's see. Who's coming toward Cancer and why? Who's coming toward Cancer and why? Did y'all see my community section where I posted that snapping turtle? I had to get out. He was bloody. he had got hit by something, a car, and I got out. I put it in my community section. You can see it. Poor thing. And we went to a vet, and they said he looks fine. They said put him back in his, like near water, because he was on the road, so we didn't know where he came from. So we went and found a swamp, or like not a swamp, but like a lake to put, or not a lake, what was that? A river to put him in, or some type of water. And they just told us, the vet said, for us to take him somewhere where there's water, and that he looked fine. He just needed to kind of like recuperate a little bit. But he had a bloody head, and so I literally had to get out of the car. He was in my lap, and we had to go find a body of water, and I had to put him near the water. And I had to get out in this high grass, go over to the water ledge, and put him near the ledge. And I had a water bottle, and I kind of washed him off a little bit because his head was all bloody. It was a snapping turtle. A little, like, he was about like that big. He was pretty big for, and not too big, but all right, let's go. Okay. I love reptiles, amphibians. I like all that, like snakes and lizards. And here we go. Well, thank you. Here we go. All right, let's go to Cancer. Cancer, who's coming towards you and why? Who's coming toward Cancer and why? My mama gave him one of her pain pills. I get the turtle out of the road. He was on his back. He couldn't get off his back, right? Get him. We pulled over, got him, and I put him in my lap, and I put him in this Nike box, this Nike shoe box. And she says, here's one of my Klonopins. Give him one. And she said, put it near his head, and I put the pill. Get this. And he was bleeding. And he was barely moving at first. He was moving a little bit. And then about 30 minutes later, when it was time to put him into the water, after the veterinarian said to go put him there, he still had the pill attached to him. But when I took him out of the box, it had dried up to his head, and he had the pill on him when I took him out of the box and put him on the ground. Then the pill finally fell off when I watered him off. And he had a Klonopin. Anyways, but we was worried because it looked like he was in pain. He was bleeding. Anyways, okay, enough. My mama is hilarious. Okay, here we go. And the pill was dried up to his head when we took him out of the box to put him near the water ledge. Okay, here we go. All right, a pain pill. All right, okay. How would you know who this is? The Hierophant, Cancer. Your timestamp is 29:15, by the way. Could be a Taurus. Could be a Taurus. Aries, Taurus, your person has fire earth placements. This could be somebody you're with, or that's the goal, to have commitment, all right? And they're not cooperating with you, I'll put it that way. Like, could be a triangle, let's hope not, or other people involved. But if it's not, I just get they're not really cooperating, all right? I feel like this is somebody that's kind of, in the future, not cooperating toward committing to you. By the Three of Pentacles reversed. Page of Wands. There will be messages from this person or them attempting to communicate with you, but you're going to feel like they're not bringing commitment when you do communicate with them or when you do correspond with them. Why is the Emperor reversed? Four of Cups. This is somebody that's too stuck in their ways and it's all about them. That's the problem, Cancer. It's all about them. It's like, don't let this person reject you. Or for some of you, it's don't let them reject you again. Some of you, it's don't let them reject you. Because there will be messages from this person, but don't find yourself getting rejected by them. Because for some of you, you already know what it is with them. You already know what to expect. Like you already know I think some of you expect communication or messages, or even if you don't expect it, there will be. But I feel like you already know what to expect. Their intent is to not take what you're offering. This person is very kind of damaged, or like somebody that's kind of like all about their way or the highway. It's really, I get a lot of self-centered energy from this person right here. Why is the Hierophant how you know this is? It's somebody that you're not very successful with, I'm gonna put it that way. Also, it's somebody that you may not be wanting to give attention right now. Like some of you may have even felt like you gave them too much attention, like you fed a monster. You may have felt like that. This also could be somebody that's like hopelessly, they want to be successful, but they're not really reaching the goals they want to. They may feel unsuccessful in life. The person kind of seems like miserable and self-centered. I'm gonna be real with you. Why is the Page of Wands this person's future actions? Seven of Wands. Do not let this person reject you again, or reject you, period. For some of you, you haven't been rejected yet. Some of you already have. Aries, Taurus, a fire sign. Some of you are Leo, Earth. Some of you are Spanish. If not, some of you, a Spanish person could be in your future. This guy, Alejandro, Roberto, Maria, Salinas, Ariana, something like that. All right, they could be returning or coming back around to you or something like that. All right. So but Tyler, they're not Spanish. I didn't say they were. I said look out for somebody Spanish, because sometimes I get random songs, movie scenes, all that sometimes during reads. So what's the outcome between these two? Stagnancy. They will be back around, if you're wondering that. They will be back around. Don't let them disappoint you and reject you again, or reject you, period. I don't know why I want to keep saying that. But there will be messages, is what it's telling me. There will be messages. But I feel like this person could be somebody that wastes time or is too self-absorbed, all right? Let's go to Leo now. Angel, I just gave an update about the turtle, the snapping turtle, about maybe 10 minutes ago, all right? Okay. Let's go to Leo. All right, Leo. Who's coming towards Leo from now until the end of July? Who's coming towards Leo? All right. How would you know who this is? Temperance. Reverse could be a Sagittarius. It's somebody that you know is unstable emotionally. You also may have seen a temper from them, or they kind of had let me see. Their intent is the drop here, right, reverse. Their guilt, they feel regret. They know they hurt your bitch ass. Ooh, somebody call you all kinds of bitches in their head. They know they hurt you. Why the Temperance reversed? Why do I feel like this is somebody that you feel has healed from you? No, they haven't. No, they haven't. Oh, they put up a good front. Do you watch them, Leo? I don't know if you do or not. What I get is you either assume or you kind of feel like they're healing from this or have given up on this. No, they haven't. I don't know why am I saying it like that? Their future actions is, let's see, Three of Swords reversed, and I don't, they may want forgiveness. They could come toward you and want forgiveness all day and twice on Sundays, but I wonder if they would even change their ways, even if they did apologize. Would they really change? Would there be a real change there? Because I feel like there's somebody that knows they hurt you, they know what they've done. I don't know why I'm getting this specific story. Could be an Aquarius, a Sagittarius. How else would they know who this is? Some of you felt like you had the perfect person at one point with this person. Like you felt like it was perfect, or you felt like this was going to be perfect until it wasn't perfect. Like you felt like it had potential. All right. How would they know who this is? Could be somebody that likes nature or water, could live around nature or water. Somebody a boat. If not, let's see what else. Could be somebody that's really like greedy or focused on money as well. Could be somebody that wants to be well known, or somebody that, I don't know. Fuck what those cards say. I just feel like this, if you resonate with the first portion, then I would just take that. All right. So this person basically feels guilt or regret. It's like they feel like they know they want you now. Why won't this person change? They sometimes think that they're over you when they truly are not. They fool themselves. They're just not somebody that likes traditional commitment. It's gonna be somebody that's into like freaky dinky stuff. Wouldn't shock me. Or they're just not with traditional commitment right now. At least they're not. I mean, I'm not saying they're totally against it all the time, but right now they're not commitment. Or sorry, they're not into commitment. Queen of Wands. You know what? Also, they got my symbol for, could even be fluid in their sexuality. Like they like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So, what's the outcome for these two? Six of Wands. They're going to try. What are they going to do that makes you? They're going to tell you they love you. So, folks, we're having a theme here. You're gonna have a successful point with them because they're gonna tell you how they feel at some point. Is what I get, like fully. Like I get you feeling like, damn, I knew you felt that way, or I knew you were gonna come through with some type of offer, or kind of I assumed you felt that way, or I know you felt that way. I don't know why I'm getting that. So they're gonna tell you how they feel at some point. All right, Leo. Let's go to Virgo. All right, who's coming toward Virgo and why? Who's coming towards 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 Virgo and why? Somebody that you caught cheating. It wasn't me. Call me on the counter. It wasn't me. If you didn't catch them doing something, you just wondered if they're doing something. Or it's somebody that you don't trust that they're faithful. So that's who's being channeled, whether they are not faithful or you just don't feel like they are. I don't know if you have proof of that or something like that. That's for a small portion. A Gemini for some of you. Some of you, okay, their intent is to commit to you. You know how you would know who this is? The Ace of Cups reverse. You had a false start in love with them, or you had an unrequited thing, or you feel like it's unrequited, or let's see, what Ace of Cups reversed? Virgo is somebody that you're kind of getting over a little bit. I'm gonna put it that way. You still feel them, even if they're not around you, you feel their energy. Some of these persons come back before and it still didn't work, or they're already back, or they will be back. This person has a intent to commit to you. They want to commit, but they're taking it slow, or they took it slow. I even get for some of you, they want to be friends before they commit to you, or they want to take it slow before they commit. What the fuck this is trying to say? This is somebody that you feel is either wasting time, or you feel like they're dragging their ass, or you felt like they drugged their ass. What's this person's future action toward Virgo? The Six of Pentacles. They're trying to build toward this. They're trying to give to it. Don't want to miss an opportunity. They're too in their way. They're in their own way. They kind of go back and forth on what they want. And this could have been something that you experienced with them before. Like you kind of felt this red light, green light type energy, like where it was like, it was on and off, or it felt like it was going to go somewhere and then it stopped, or it just kind of, it was too much ebbs and flows. And they want to give to this, but at the same time, they sabotage it. It's like they want to cut you out, but don't want to miss the opportunity, but then wants to cut you out. So they're all over the place. Emotionally, mentally. What do you mean you can't hear anything? Turn your phone up, or go buy a new phone. Get off that prehistoric brick, that damn T-Mobile sidekick that you got for a buy one, get one deal at T-Mobile back circa 2007. What do you want me to tell you? That shit's so old. Jurassic Park era phone. Oh, what am I going to tell you? All right. No, this is Michael Myers. Halloween 2 shirt. So people keep asking. All right. What's the outcome for these two? They think about you. I don't feel like they're done with you. I feel like, honestly, they're just waiting on a new beginning, or they want that. That's their intent for a new beginning. All right? So this is somebody that, what was their actions towards you in the past? They could have been involved, or they could have been like work focused, but it felt like it was at a halt because of their involvement. Like, or if not their involvement, I would say at the least, you just felt like their attention was on like money or something else, or like some of you it's somebody else. Hopefully not. Some of you it's both. Hell, all right. But they want a new beginning, is what I feel. I have, James. Sure have. So let's go to Libra. I'm not going to be on here for long tonight, y'all, because I am tired. I've been out all day. You know, I'm house hunting. I'm moving out of Vegas. So all right, who's coming toward Libra and why? Who's coming towards Libra? And why are they coming towards Libra? Who's coming towards Libra and why? Page of Cups could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody says somebody that has weird hair, or you've observed their hair. I'm not sure. Somebody could have kids. If not, let's see. Just don't take those. I want to kind of go more into this. Could be a Leo, an air sign, or a Pisces. Some of you are Scorpio, Cancer. You know what I get? Whoever this person is why is the Page of Cups how you would know who this is? The Empress. This is somebody either you are around or you were around, right? And they were holding back a lot, which keeps coming out today. Like this person seemed a bit on edge, or kind of like they were like being cold toward you. Why is Strength here? You felt like at time. Okay, this is a specific story. Not a lot of you are going to apply to this. I'm going to go ahead and let you know right now. This is somebody that you felt a breadcrumbing energy from, like they were breadcrumbing. But I don't feel like this person's horrible though. What I do feel is they have a tendency to hold back and then give a little, but then hold back, or they did this. All right, so a lot of you are not going to apply to this story. I feel like it's like a specific person, but this person does have true feelings for you. But I feel like also this person's kind of like a damaged person, like somebody that's been through a lot. I mean, who hasn't? But their story is very, I don't know. And it felt like at times you got a little, but then they would pull back, or you got very little, but sometimes you'd get like a little glimmer of emotion, or you'd get like a little bit, but then they'd close right back off. I'm not sure if this makes sense to you, but it's what it's telling me. Somebody that may have children, if not, they're just childish in their approach. They were childish in their approach towards you, all right? It almost seemed like they were like hella detached from the situation. Why's the Queen of Swords reverse here for? King of Wands, the Hierophant reversed. They're not committing, I'll tell you that. That's in their intentions, is they're not committing. Like they want to pursue this, but they're not ready. Oh my God, is that the overall thing today? People not being ready? I'm not going to sit and say this person's a horrible person. I mean, you may consider them that. Some of you don't consider them that. But it's somebody that doesn't know what they want. So in return, they come off as inconsistent, or like they're playing games. But they truly don't know what the fuck they want. And I'm not saying they didn't play games purposely. Maybe they did. But I just get this energy of somebody that doesn't know what they want. And they come off inconsistent, or like they don't, you know what I'm saying? And you may have felt breadcrumb by them, or like they were kind of closed off sometime, but then you'd get like a little bit of emotion or a little bit of something, and then they'd close off. I don't know why. It's very specific. That's why I don't feel like a lot of you are going to apply to this read. They could be a fire sign. They could be a Taurus, an air sign, a Leo, a Pisces, a Libra. So what is the outcome with Libra in this person? They're too inconsistent. One second. Oh, I thought I heard something. Sorry. And I think this person's screwing you two up, or what you two could have, or a potential of what you two could have. All right. And I still don't get them coming through like you want. I get you ultimately walking away. You may even have another run-in with them, or deal with them in the future, where you realize that, yeah, it's done. They haven't changed, or not changing. I just feel like you're going to get fed up. Some of you already have gotten fed up with this person, all right? Some of you already have gotten fed up. Because it almost feels like breadcrumbing, or like somebody that doesn't know what they want, and then in turn it confused you, or confuses you, all right? This could be somebody new you met. It also could be somebody that you've known for a bit. Take the story as it applies. I'm just reading the energy, not how long you've known them, all right? So that's what I get. How would they know who this is? This person may like nature, but they also may live near a wooded area. All right. I don't know. I really don't know. I just feel like you'll know who it is. If it connected, you'll know who it is. But I still get you walking away from that, because what I get is you may even have another run-in with them, or some of you already have, some of you will, and you realize like, damn, they still are not changing or haven't changed, something like that, or they're not really, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel, Libra. I know it felt kind of short, but I'm not going to be on here for long tonight. I'm kind of sleepy. I've been out all day. House hunting is very exhausting. Literally, my whole family is in on the search. My aunt is sending me house listings. My sister is. My brother is. My mama is. They were all like sending listings to each other. All right. Let's go to Scorpio. And we went and looked at a castle today. And I posted it in my community section. I took a picture of it. And I said, Mama, I could never live out here. She said, I don't blame you. But it was within my budget. It was this big mansion castle that was out in the middle of the woods. Gated. It had, it was a giant. But I'm like, hell no. I would never live this far out of, and there's no civilization around me. I want to be near the city. All right, let's go to Scorpio. Who's coming towards Scorpio and why? Thank you, Joanna, for saying that. Who's coming towards Scorpio and why? All right. A Scorpio, a Aries, a Gemini is coming towards you. Could be any sign. Damn. So why is this person coming towards Scorpio? You may suddenly, okay. Why am I getting this person is very, why Magician reversed? You may feel like it's over and done, or they're giving you the impression they're done, but they're like not. And in the future, you could suddenly get some type of reconciliation from them, or sorry, not reconciliation, a sudden apology, or they may come towards you like suddenly to work through things. Why is the Emperor here for their intentions? They want to get back to control of the situation and like build toward it. They want to come toward you and like suddenly work things out. Like, so you may have a sudden resurgence with them or a sudden pick back up between you and this person. Every sign is here, but I got Aries, Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus. How else would they know who this is? Seven of Swords. The one that felt like the one you thought was a twin flame. If you didn't think it was a twin flame, what I get is you thought you two were a spiritual connection. Like it has such a strong hold on you. You go, this has to be spiritual. It's too strong. And I think you may be right. You felt like they were running from y'all's connection. That's how you would know who this is. You felt like they were the runner and then they were avoiding the connection. So whether you thought it was a twin flame or not, I just feel like you thought it was a strong bond. You may have even thought it was spiritual in nature, like the connection, and you felt like they were running from the connection. Basically, it's very simple, very straightforward. You may be shocked in the future that they come toward you suddenly, and they're either to apologize. If not apologize, I'm going to say their tone will be apologetic. They'll come toward you with less drama or trying to work through things. All right, whoever this is, and they want to get control of the situation. Like they want to like step up and take control back of the situation. They want to build toward it. What else is their intent? To get over what happened between you two. It keeps talking about they want to get over what happened. Like they want this, they want to squash this right now. They want to get past whatever happened between you two. Could be a businessman, businesswoman, or somebody that's really focused on their work and stuff. Any clarifiers for this situation? I think this person, hopefully they're not that, the first word, you know, but I would say this person thought about marriage between you two. They thought about, if not marriage, they thought of a strong commitment. Look at that. There's a thing today. A lot of y'all's people out there, fuck the sign you are. A lot of y'all have people that are having regrets. I get this person, like when they're in bed at night, they got the covers over them. They're just like sitting there in bed or wherever they sleep at, the couch, the car, I don't know, RV, the streets, I don't know. I feel like this person will think about you a lot at night and have regrets of what happened. They also watch you. It wouldn't shock me if they live near you, they could drive by. If you know they can't drive by because they're too far, I would say they definitely watch you on social media or they try to look you up. What's the outcome between these two bitches? You may not stick around for them to be decisive about you. Does that make sense to you? I'm not saying something is or won't happen. What I am saying, you may not stick around long enough for them to like make a decision about you. Hell, you could even find somebody that tickles your fancy a lot more than they did, and you'll go towards somebody else at some point. What I'm kind of getting that you won't stick around long enough for them to make a decision about you. Like, I kind of feel like you're going to move forward. Some of you may even really ignore them in the future, or any attempt they'll make to work things out. You may even ignore it. Now, for some of you that go along with it, I would say eventually you'll probably not stick around for them to be decisive, which makes me think, for me to say that, makes me think, were they being indecisive? Were they stuck between were they at a crossroads about you, between you and somebody else, or whether to commit or not? I don't know. You tell me. Let's go to Sagittarius. That person is coming toward you. They have a lot of regrets and sorrow about what happened. Like they feel like you two could have something long term, or whatever the case may be. What sign am I doing next? The turtle he lived actually. I told this story about 30 minutes ago. It's on the veterinarian. I posted a turtle on my community section. We took him to the vet, and the vet said he looks fine. Just take him to put him in his natural habitat. So we took him to a pond. That's what it was, a pond. And I put him near the pond ledge and washed him off a bit with some bottled water, and then because he had blood all over him, so he was basically upturned in the road. He was on his back, and if I hadn't got him, somebody would have ran him over. And so, but he was all bloody. All right, what's the next sign? Sagittarius. Okay. All right, here we go. Sagittarius, let's see. Oh yeah, he was fine where I left him. He kind of moved. He looked up at me. He kind of lifted his head up, and he was moving. Here we go. Okay. Let's go to Sagittarius. All right, who's coming towards Sagittarius? Who's coming towards Sagittarius? Some Spanish person's coming towards you as well. Who's coming towards Sagittarius? I don't know why I keep getting that Alejandro song in my head today. All right, mods, make sure you're timing people out for real reasons. They're saying y'all are timing them out with no provocation. So make sure y'all are timing out people that actually are doing stuff. I'm not getting on to. I'm just letting you know. All right, here we go. Nine of Wands reversed. This bitch is crazy as a motherfucker right here. This bitch is crazier than a motherfucker right here. Let's see. Their intent is to have a happily ever after. It's like, their intent is to have a relationship with you. How would they know who this is? It's either somebody that already let you know what they wanted, or they just kind of, let me see. If it's not that, let's see. What is it? Okay, it's the one with options, or the one that leaves you guessing. It's the one, you also got a vibe from them at some point that they were trying to make you jealous purposely. The one you felt like they're doing that purposely to make me jealous. That's the one. The fire, the water sign, which everybody's getting fire sign today for some reason. It's the one that you felt like was, they may have options. I ain't in their life to know. I don't know. But I feel like it's somebody that you felt like was doing things to make you jealous. How else will they know who this is? the one you deemed a waste of time because of their games and their jealousy games, or the way that they acted like you were an option. Little do you know, their intent is to have a relationship with you. 10 of Cups is their intentions. But see, they're fucking it up, or they fucked it up because of their games. Like it left a bad taste in your mouth. You son of a bitch. That's not you, that's a tick. Or Judgment reversed. And you know what? This person's kind of narcissistic. And I don't even like to throw that word around a lot. I get this energy of self-absorbed, like, I ain't gonna go over the definition of narcissism, but look it up, all right? But it's somebody that's like really like all to themselves, self-absorbed, and they throw rocks and hide their hands. You're not gonna like what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Do you know they have the audacity? They played all these games with you, and now they feel like they're the victim, like they're healing from you, like they're healing. They don't want to give you another chance. Even though they want you, they want to be in a relationship with you, they don't want to give you another chance. You know what that tells me? That they've twisted the narrative in their own head to make it look like you were the problem, even though they were the one playing the games, trying to make you jealous purposely, trying to make you feel like an option. And then I guess, I don't know what you did, but they're like kind of, what did Sagittarius do for this person to feel that way? Or like kind of, let's see, you gave up. Or did you find somebody else? If not, did you like move on? Did you threaten to find somebody else? Or did you kind of, I don't know. If you didn't threaten or anything like that, I kind of get this energy. It's almost like you threw your hands up and you started to kind of like hold back. And they took that as like you being interested elsewhere in something else, or like going somewhere else, or like you were focused on yourself. It didn't connect to your read, did I? And now they want to play the victim, that you kind of held back, or that you're not as open or coming toward them. They want to be the victim now, even though they were the one that caused the issue, or that like led to a lot of the issues. What is the 10 of Cups here for? This person, out of all the reads I've done today, their intent, this person wants you. See, look, their intent is the 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. Anybody that knows tarot knows as intentions, the 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles is them wanting the picket fence, the dog, the kids, marriage. They want all that. But the way they come off is like they didn't want that, or like they were kind of like playing games or dangling a carrot in front of a rabbit, you being the rabbit. That's what it came off like. See, they fucked up a good thing. They're fucking up a good thing. But then, see, where I have a problem with this person is they're acting like the victim in their own mind. I.e., they don't have accountability. Notice how with a lot of the other signs I did tonight, there was a lot of regret or guilt, apology energy. Yours doesn't have that. Yours threw rocks and is now hiding their hands, and they're acting like the victim. Point blank. But see, where your reading differs from everybody else is your person actually does want you. And they know what they could lose. But they're not having that energy of accountability or having like an aha moment. They're the victim. Who in here gets what I'm trying to say? Who in here gets what I'm trying to say? And some of you, when you pulled back from them, or if you pull back from them, or if you already have, that'll be like a dagger in their heart because they thought you was gonna keep chasing or doing things and you didn't. And that itself feels like a betrayal to them, that you didn't do what they assumed you would do. Chase them, come after them. I feel like that's where they feel like the victim, in a sense, like, you ain't gonna come after me, you ain't gonna. I get this person's very narcissistic and lacks the ability to see where they've done wrong. Maybe down the line, they'll figure out what they did wrong. But I feel like in this current moment, they may even on a subconscious level know what they did wrong. I just don't feel like it's at the forefront of their brain. They want to be the victim instead. All right? What's the outcome between these two hoes? What's the outcome? You thinking of them negatively and being obsessed with them still? That's the outcome? Yeah. Get a hobby if you don't like the outcome. I'm not going to be stuck on it. Get a hobby. Why are you screaming and yelling at me? Get a hobby. Learn how to cook. Join a book club. Suck a dick. Eat a pussy. Do something productive. Why are you talking to me for? All right? Okay. Let's go to Capricorn. All right. Let's go to Capricorn. Okay, let's go to Capricorn. Okay. Okay. Don't cuss at me. Don't be cussing at me. Fussing at me. Let's go to Capricorn. All right. Okay. Who is coming toward Capricorn and why? Okay. So your sword reverse, which keeps coming out of the deck. Seven of Swords, and they're avoiding you in the future, or they're avoiding commitment, avoiding something. Let's see. This is one screwed up ass bitch. The day that God made them, he really broke the mold. God was having a bad day when he made this individual. So it's a Virgo air sign. Okay. They want to avoid you, but they want to pop up towards you. So here they are trying to run from it, avoid you, but they want to pop up towards you at the same time. So just know that every second this person's trying to run away from you or avoid you is every second that they're trying to come back your way. So that as soon as, like, they literally are having this, I can't explain it. It's like, think of a magnet. And it's trying to get away from the other magnet, but it keeps being pulled back as it's trying to get away. That's what your person's going through. They're trying to avoid it. They're trying to get away from it. It could even be a two-timing type of person, but their intent is to come back around. It's like they're just trying to run away. Somebody, they want you to chase them. Like, there's a part of them that wants you to chase them. How would they know who this is? Could have been a triangle thing. Let's hope not. How would they know? Could be somebody you dealt with around the summer time, this summer, spring time, this spring. Could have been last summer or spring. Who knows? Could have been born in the spring and summer. They got my summer card. That's why I'm saying that. How would you know who this is? Some of you are already with them. If you're not, that was your goal. The Ten of Pentacles is the goal. Some of you may have even got far as talking about commitment with this person, and then they started avoiding it. If not, there was an energy of commitment there, but they started to avoid that or sabotage that, which I keep getting a sabotage energy today. I keep getting the same sabotage energy. So what is this person's future actions? Seven of Swords and what? Ace of Cups, strength. So they're going to avoid their feelings, hold back their love. It's there. The love's there. They ain't going to express it. They're going to run from it. Don't think that you Capricorn. Don't think that you imagined the connection with this person. You didn't. Don't think that you're going crazy. Like, did I imagine something with them, or was there something really there? It was. See, they could have been gaslighting you at the way. Some of you, they gaslit a lot. If not, you kind of feel gaslit, like, or not gaslit, but you kind of feel like, okay, was there something there, or was I just imagining? No, you didn't imagine it. Felicity, don't be shady. Talking about you look so handsome in the thumbnail. What, when you click on it, I don't look good? Well, fuck you. All right? Why is the Hermit reversed? Thanks, Tiffany. You ever notice that's always people that, I'm not saying it's about that person, but people that will judge your looks, but they're fat, out of shape. It takes one to know one, don't it? Can y'all hear me still? Like if you going like, can y'all hear me still? If you're gonna judge my looks, make sure you're put together yourself. Can you hear me? Okay, got you. All right. Okay. This person wants to come back your way. Thanks, Babs Wonderlust. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. They wonder if it's worth coming back your way. They wonder if it's worth repeating, but they want that. That's what they want ultimately. But this person avoids any feelings they have. And no, Capricorn, you did not imagine that there was a strong connection there. It was highly there. You just kind of chose a dud that didn't know what they want, or a bitch that didn't know what they wanted. I won't even say they didn't know what they want. I would say they know what they want, but they just can't seem to. It's like they got something they always wanted with you, but when they got what they wanted, what they've been wanting for a long time, they fucked it. They fumbled it. They're fumbling it. Because I think they know what they want. They do know what they want. I just feel like this person's kind of fumbling something good, or what could be good, or what could have been good for some of you. But mark my words, every moment they avoid you and how they feel about you and what they want with you, they still feel pulled right back to the situation. This person's like having this mind fuck. I got you, Felicity Mars. You're fine. It was really no bad intent. Really, I was just kind of like having I was just being nasty. It ain't nothing too serious. What's the outcome for these two? You're going to think I'm crazy, but at some point this person's going to rush back in and you two are going to have growth with each other. Be careful of fertile myrtles or ones that are men that can fertilize. Some of you, there's a possibility of you two having something together, if you're catching my drift. For you ones where you know that's not possible, whether you're too old, same gender, you just don't want children, whatever the case may be, you will have, I feel like some of you could have makeup sex with this person or have sex, period. Something sexual could happen and growth and expansion could happen between you two. So I'm noticing the outcomes are pretty good, but the readings are shitty today. That's really strange. So let's go to Aquarius. Let's go to Aquarius. Let's go to Aquarius. Let's go to Aquarius. Who's coming toward Aquarius? Who is coming toward Aquarius? Who is coming towards Aquarius? And why? King of Swords reversed. Could be an air sign like you. If they're not an air sign, some man or woman that's kind of like they're around your age. It could be older. If not, somebody that's just like being cold as fuck, cold and detached. Somebody an alcoholic. I don't know why I got that. They don't have to be that. I just feel like this person's very cold and detached and very player-like, very inconsistent. This person may have been in and out of your life. If they were not in and out of your life, what I get is they were being very inconsistent in your life. A fire with air, or air with fire. Air sign with fire, or fire sign with air. They have no intent on cooperating with you, Aquarius. Why do you give this person the time of day is what I would love to know. I would love to fucking know. Could be involved, or this playboy, playgirl type. They're a time waster. They're not cooperating. Some of you work with them. If you don't work with them, I get. For some of you, you tried to work with them and they were not cooperating. Is what I get because they have the work card. That's why I'm saying that. But I know everybody doesn't work with this person, so I don't like to just take one story and make it apply to everybody. No. Why is the King of Swords in reversed? Thank you for the compliments about my shirt. Thank you. High Priestess, very secretive. May have secrets. Why is that secret? Some of you, another woman or a man they had. Ooh, I don't like them. Why is the Knight of Wands reverse their future actions? They're not doing much in the future. I know this reading's called Who's Coming Toward You, but why Aquarius, why do I feel like this reading, in your case, this reading should be called All Signs Who's Not Coming Toward You, or Who's Not Doing Much Toward You? Because it looks to me like they pretty much are not doing much. I feel like there's not much that's going to transpire. They're not even trying to cooperate. Why the Three of Pentacles reversed? Six of Cups. They do think about you. What was their actions toward Aquarius in the past? And 3 cards. That's what's strange, though. You know what, Aquarius? You know why this may be hard for you to let go of? Because at one point they were doing things towards you. They were being open or emotional. For a small portion, this is somebody that talked about traveling with you, or you two having a place together, or like maybe it was just a thought or something talked about. Don't take it if it don't apply. If not, maybe some of you they could have at some point started to mention about moving in or traveling together. That could be the case as well. Maybe that was something to be talked about it eventually. It just didn't happen. But I feel like for some of you, this is somebody that at one point was taking the necessary actions. And the reason why it's so hard for you to release is because of all the stuff that you saw possible with them. For a small, tiny 1 or 2 of you in the comments, they told you they were going to leave a situation for you, or stop dealing with a situation, or stop a certain thing, or something like that. If not, just take what applies. Some of you, it's just, what I get generally, fuck all the side stories, that's what I get. At one point, they were bringing actions towards you that, like they were being emotional, they were being open. It felt like finally something was going to happen with you in your love life, like something in your love life was finally taken off, and then I feel like it just kind of got pulled out from under your it is. Then they started getting cold, detached, acting player-like or playerette, whatever you want to call them. I'm not connecting to this read. I'm just going with what I feel. So it's almost like you got led astray, Aquarius. You got led astray. Led astray. And I don't even get them doing much. What's the outcome between these two? Oh, you'll drop them. You'll be done with them. Like that's over. Done. Complete. Finito. Done. Let's go to Pisces. You'll be done with that. That won't stay in your energy much longer. I just got in my head for some of you ending up with a blonde, whether natural blonde or not. I just got something about a blonde at some point. Let's go to Pisces. Who's coming toward Pisces from now to the end of July? Who's coming toward Pisces and why? Queen of Wands reverse, could be a fire sign. Attractive person, but the mean boy, mean girl that you dealt with, that's the one. The one you kind of had a mean boy, mean girl vibe from. Or this nasty vibe from. So let's see, their future actions is avoiding you. That makes no sense, but okay. Their intent is, do you know they're not speaking to you purposely out of spite? They want you to think they don't want to speak. Or they will do this. Some of you, they're going to do this. Why do I get them avoiding you purposely out of spite? So Pisces, whoever this person is coming toward you, yeah, they're coming toward you energetically, like they're in your energy field, but how they're coming toward you is like somebody that's acting like they don't want to speak. Like they purposely go out of their way to not speak. And I also get like this energy of spite, like they're doing it purposely. Why the Queen of Wands reversed? Some of you, a Leo, a Scorpio, a Sag, and Aries. Why is the Tower reversed their future actions? You know what just got in my head? Some of you, they're afraid to come your way or afraid to come around because they think it's going to be a disaster between you two if they try anything. So they just kind of dooming it before they even try to do anything. They just doom it. Yeah, they're avoiding you in the future. They're purposely. Their future actions is Tower reverse, which is avoiding a disaster. Seven of Swords, which is avoiding or being sneaky. I get a very childish vibe from this person. Some of you, they have children, but because I got children type cards here, but some of you, it's telling me they're just childish right now. All right, here we go. Why's the Tower reverse here? Five of Pentacles. You know what's funny? They miss you though. Like every second they avoid you, they miss you. They feel like a missing link. Something's missing in their life. But they're not, I feel like this person's purposely not speaking to you out of spite. Like they want you to feel their absence. Why are they doing that? Eight of Cups, Temperance. Some of you, this is a backlash because they think that you moved on. So they're thinking, let me just ignore this bitch purposely and make him or her think I'm just done with them. Like they won't, if you're somebody who disengaged from them, they could be doing this like to counteract what you're doing. Some of you ain't even that. They're just like doing this purposely. They want you to feel their absence because they feel all bitter and shit. Why the Page of Wands reversed? If they're with somebody or if they connect to other people, do you know they think about you while they try to connect to other people? I don't know who they're with or if they're just like keeping their options open. I don't know. But it's telling me that there's somebody around them, or or even if they just deal with people in general, they think about you while they're with other people. You know what wouldn't shock me, Pisces? If they fuck somebody else and they have you on their mind. Like while they're inside somebody or somebody's inside them, they have you on their mind, imagining that you're that person's you. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what I'm getting. Thanks for the 20, Serena. No, not today. Thank you so much. And happy birthday to you, Serena. They think about you while they're with other people. This could be somebody that likes attention, like a Leo energy. If not, could be somebody that's well known. If not well known, somebody that wants to be well known. They're just trying to hide from the situation. I also feel like they hide a lot. What do they hide? They hide the fire. I think they hide their passions for you. Like they hide. The fuck? What's the outcome between these two bitches? First of all, you got more options coming in. I also get you getting your mojo back. Also get you just kind of moving on with your life to a degree. Also get you focusing more on your work. For a small, tiny, like less than 1% of you, some of you, your person wants the same gender. They got my sign of the same gender. All right. If not, if you know that's not even possible, don't take it. All right. But if you had a suspicion, I would probably take that as a sign. All right. So with that being said, sorry for this shitty ass read, y'all. I am tired today, but at least I did something. And OnlyFans, I may get to you tomorrow. I'm gonna do OnlyFans tomorrow. So I did them yesterday, but I'm gonna do them again tomorrow. I'm gonna back to back. With that being said, you all have a good one, and I will talk to you all later. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Bye, y'all. See ya.